KingPoet buffet you. Hello, hi, Eita, wala. Sanmonan. Welcome to it. Welcome to the Word of Life Lockdown Poetry Session, hosted by Love T, aka T Maduna, aka Mr. 1K Likes. Yes, I'm gonna be your MC for today. Kamalam Nkululeko Nkukza Phiri aka Nkukza. Ngithatha lethuba nginibingelele kuphi nakuphi lanibukele khona NRTV via YouTube or Facebook. We really appreciate you. We're gonna be having ourselves a great time, and yeah man, I saw a very dope and a crazy lineup. Kuna bantu bengacabanga ukuthi benze poetry, but they're here today, you know. So we're not gonna waste any time. Sarukubambeka lapho nalapho, but we're gonna bring the first act, which is our first poet who's gonna be citing his poet for today, and then Mangbuya ngizongixoxela story. This is Bonayo during this lockdown. So ladies and gentlemen, Lapeka, thank you so much for choosing us, and thank you so much for subscribing to NRTV via YouTube and also Facebook. We really appreciate that. Please put your hands together, Abukona, or you can snap your fingers, and welcome on stage the Poetic priest. Yes, I called it right. Yeah, Simam Gilen. Voila.
I'm changing shapes, it's evolution. Blow your mind and they will lose it. In a year, I paint a picture, those are my resolution. In an illusion, Kush is on fire, they high and delusional. I'm Lucifer, I crucify, preach. The shortest girl I know, unlike crops I know she won't grow. She is full of omega-3 brightness I know she shows. A girl that is undescribable, she is amorphous. She can distract any man, her beauty's boisterous. Her voice is like it came from an instrument, precious it is like an amperes. She is a flower in my life, she is an eternus. The shortest girl I know, unlike crops I know she won't grow. She is full of omega-3, brightness I know she shows. From front to back, that girl is so much. I want to marry her, but the question is how much. They will strike when I send my uncles, they will march. I bet that girl was born in March. If not, it means it's just a crush. What a clash. The shortest girl I know, unlike crops I know she won't grow. She is full of omega-3, brightness I know she shows. Changing shapes, it's evolution. Blow your mind and they will lose it. In a year, I paint a picture, those are my resolution. In an illusion, Kush is on fire, they high and delusional. I'm Lucifer, I crucify. Bars on flames, their arsenals. Preach. Elders say I speak in riddles. Actually, I speak in rhythms. My native language is the one that consists of demons. I paint and write to possess my feelings. I believe in no religion. They criticize most of God's creation. I'm gay. I'm not an abomination. Peach.
Dope. Nice one. Priest. Fundis on my dreads. Nice one. That was the Poetic priest. First act. Yeah, to start the poet. We're not gonna waste time, guys. It's not gonna happen, guys. What about relationship? Ubona kahle ukuthi heartbreak yes. Wenza sure ukuthi ufuna ufeza wonke amaphupho wakho. So nothing to stoyenza ileyo. You understand? Before heartbreak, sifuna ukwenza nje sikhwapha. Because I'm not out and umsheri uyamthanda never ukuthi ngathela zokulahla. What do we do? Bayabapregisa, I don't. So nothing to stoyenza last okigimela nje straight to the right spot. So this guy I'm going to bring on stage. Last time I saw him doing poem somewhere in like Ivory, but he's good. He's umbona. He goes out by the name of KingPoet. Give it up for him. Yeah.
I found a letter under the tree. There was a man hanging and he was deceased. As I tried to read the letter, I thought it was a suicide note, only to find that the letter was consisting of words of comfort. He was like, I did not die, neither kill myself, but I am heading towards this man called God, the Creator himself. I want to ask him certain questions of life, since men fail to answer certain things. I found a letter under the tree, and there was a man hanging from the tree. He was deceased. In the letter, I found words of comfort saying to men that I have many questions that are bringing confusion. We are living in a world that is full of distraction, with a generation that is cursed with no direction. I want to go and ask the Creator himself that what is happening. Is it the same thing that is happening on earth, happening on heaven? I found a letter under the tree, and there was a man hanging on that tree. He was deceased. It was not a suicide note, but it was a letter to comfort those who will be mourning, for he was saying, goodbye, I am not going and leaving you behind, but wherever I am going to ask the Creator. Because we have a generation that is being taught to listen to the elders, yet we do not have elders, only leaders that are found with youth distraction, the mind that is filled with education, but there is no wisdom. It seems like they are running towards the shades, but there is darkness that is coming. So our generation is having a wisdom that is like the shade where there is no sun. We are that generation. I found a letter under a tree, and there was a man hanging from that tree. He was deceased. The letter was full of comfort. He says, like, do not cry, but celebrate what I am doing, so that when there is resurrection, I will come with answers of many questions. For I am heading to him who created, to ask him why there is separation between men that is created from feeling like a woman. There is men that is separated from black and white. I have many questions, yet there is no answer, for I try to ask. Everyone is leading me to the Bible, yet the Bible itself is written in black and white, but there is separation, segregation that is made out of racism, ethnic racism. I found a letter. In the letter, there was good news saying that I am about to leave. I'm heading to him that is the Creator. I am sure he's going to welcome me with both warm hands, because I am coming with questions that many are carrying, yet they are afraid to ask him, because the only way through him is through death. I found a letter under a tree. I found a letter under a tree, and there was a man hanging on the tree, and he was deceased. It's not a suicide letter, but it's a word that conforms and comforts those who will be reading it. From this letter, I saw a man hanging, deceased. His body was pale and stale. It seems like he was killed not by the rope that was hanging him, but he was killed by those questions that were within his heart. I found a letter under a tree, and the man was deceased. Mdeva, the poet.
Big up, boy. Big up. Hey, you've grown, man. Nice one. That is Mdeva, KingPoet. Dope. Last time I saw him, it was, I think, around 2017. Too different from what he's doing today. Nice one, dog. I'm really impressed. Hey, man. Found the letter. Talking about letter. Kuna letter email ebuya kumam. Ban no mama lo bekangafuni ngesikhiya sase tops. Angimfuni no mama lo. Yo, kuna letter zoyikhipha, and letter yo by part of the speech ubaba Ramaphosa bakakhuluma esizoba sejivini. Guys, ngenzeka nje ngeyi1 izinto ezijika, ngibasho bathi izinto ziyajika, ngenzeka izinto ezijika. So thandazani nje ukuthi le letter akusile bekakhuluma ngayo Mdeva. Then yeah, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along with the lockdown poetry session, Word of Life, hosted by T Maduna. The next lady I'm going to bring on stage, she's very powerful. She has headlined this show twice since I started emceeing it. She's something else. Today, she's not headlining, she's number 3. So I would like you to give her a very warm welcome. Nimshali Zanga Rebecca, and listen. Hey, these people, right? I want to if be poet in Jola. Bengasha team, wise team, Mina. But hey, it's okay. So let's give it up for the one and only Chosen Tools.
Have you ever given a person your whole heart, but so let down that it's so hard to make a new start? Have you ever lived your life knowing it was a lie? Been hurt so bad, the best solution is to die. I live a life like this only because I made decisions. A pain I had to learn. A prayer on day couldn't happen because it's a painful solution. And I won't live through. Through true test of love is testing a person go and not experiencing the future I've could know. But I am a survivor. I always made it through. From the day I was conceived in my mother's womb, she fed me pain. Every time Daddy left her alone and went to entertain other women, she wept, break down and cry, and that's when I drowned. I can still feel her hands touching her belly, rubbing it with sorrow, grief. When I kicked, she smiled. She will say, "It's okay, my moonlight. It's all right. Mommy got you. Mommy loves you. Mommy will protect you. Mommy will never let anything happen to you." She said all those words while her eyes were like an ocean flowing down into her lips. I always drowned when she... Mommy will protect you. Mommy will never let... I always drowned every time she swallowed her own tears. Our only happiness, it was when she sang and I danced. That's when I heard her laughter. Until when I was born and blessed with the curse. You see, I was introduced into a pain at my toddler stage. When I fell, everybody turned a blind eye so that I couldn't cry. Either way, I felt the pain. From that moment, I knew that the reality have started. I have to fight until infinity. Even though Mommy promised not to leave little me behind, she had to feed my tummy. I was left in the hands of those who cursed my existence. An angel I was in my mama's heart, but a slave I became in her absence. She felt my pain in her womb from the distance. She came, took me with her. We went in the street and started to make some cash. At the age of 5, I've mastered my writing, reading, counting. To my dad, I was a jackpot. He bragged about me into his family, not realizing he was selling my soul to an enemy until they turned him two against me. He joined them. They all punished me. That day, my voice, my pride, my conscience, my happiness was stolen from me. Mommy couldn't protect me anymore because stories she had about me, they were shame. So she went on and punished me. She didn't listen to the side of my story too. Maybe she thought she was disciplining me, but she was killing me too. I was alone. I had nowhere to run to. Every day and night I cried until my eyes got dried. Nobody even tried to hear my cry. Every eye turned blind. An ear that I tried to reach, it was deaf. Couldn't hear nothing. I was just like Job. Pain became my daily bread. I did cast my birth date. However, I did ask God, is this his daily bread? What kind of honor he wants me to give him when my life is just an horror? He said he'll never leave nor forsaken me. But he loved me in vain and I suffered the pain. Every day I had to fake a smile and face this world. Only in the reflection of a mirror where I saw myself talking to myself, I rose myself up. I told myself what I needed to hear. I accepted my burdens. I carried them with me and I went down in a battle and fight. I claimed my right. I took back my happiness. I took back my freedom. I took back my pride. I took back myself. You see, I'm just a survivor. That's my castle. And it's my empire. And it's my crown. I rule my life. I own my life. That's why I'm able to stand firm as a proudly regenerated African chosen tools to speak and to be heard, to express and to be felt.
Yeah, give it up for chosen tools. Umntana uyabhala lo, uyakhuluma. Yazi ngibhekene lapho ngohlelo kuzaba after la. Ngibhizi ne iwash party. Yini engibhizi ngazo ngikhohlwila. Yo guys, but yeah, I think I'm going to remember. I know in something like OG phakathi. There are chosen tools. This girl right here. Every time when she's here, inhlanhla kube bekuya ngabe ngihamba ngiyodikoda ngibuye ngimthole la asesebhizi. So just like basitshele nje abantu namhlanje isikhathi is limited, so asike nje siyehliseni. So the next person I'm gonna bring on stage, Kojubani lo. Hey, Daddy. Do you have any poet by the name of Daddy? Daddy Ban OG. Granddaddy OG. Why? Let OG, man. What is this OG? I think I have 4 friends now, and some of them on Facebook. Ban OG. Why OG? I want to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lapikaya, thank you so much for joining us. I saw there are people who are joining us. Go, Facebook watch party. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone subscribing to NR Studios on YouTube. We really appreciate that, and all the pages that are tagged there. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. This is the show, Word of Life, a lockdown poetry session. Maybe this is the final was ban. So yeah. Daddy, granddaddy or daddy grand OG. Yes, please give it up for him. Eita.
America yekela ukudlengula ama-Afrika. America ngithi yekela ukudlengula ama-Afrika. Ngesikhumba sakho esipunjwe ngecocaine, amathamba akho omzimba yibhamu, inhliziyo yakho yegrenade, ingekho ngenanembeza. Umphefumulo wakho intuthu embeva, izwi lakho umoya omubi. The footsteps we follow were imprinted by a walk of Imbulu no Mantindane, the silent and deceiving terrorizer, colonizer, wearing a fake smile of a clown to remote control the African crowd. So logo wafika silibonanga ijube limhlophe. Umama Afrika ukhathele wena lojwabu lwakho. Uscreame, ascreama, aviga, alinda, aslima. Umlomo wazo wagcwala ngogwebu. As to she never had protection from the so-called white Jesus that she tried by all means to shove him down her throat. I say he should go back to the sea and wait for the boat. Because all she ever needed was protection. Yet you never used protection when you penetrated her. Now your deadly semen has contaminated her children with chronic illnesses. When high blood, arthritis, HIV and AIDS, diabetes, hidden union needle vaccines. Our immune systems are sick and tired of your useless Western medicines. As fana nalabo makhenika like us, they fix this and damage that for us to return back. I think we might have forgotten that we black. We have been robbed with the knowledge of self. That's why we choose religion over tradition, vultures over culture. And we just need a herbal prescription. But how can we? if we still have a brainwashed perception that a herbalist is a witch doctor and umuntu makana madlozi ungenwa amadimoni kanti abo Samson nabo Moses nabo Solomon akona amadlozi na bese sigijimela kulabafundisi abazikhuthuzana noma sihuzuka basidlisa ama-green grass, ama-holy water, anointing oil, ama-doom, because we're a doomed generation heading to a wrong direction, lost the footsteps of its ancestors. We have lost the footsteps of our ancestors. That's why now it got us all confused of land expropriation without compensation, while it's land repossession, and we demand the restitution and the rearrangement of the constitution due to unfair distribution of wealth. There is nothing wrong with us, black child. We are just sheep betrayed by the shepherd. I am Granddaddy Ochi. Peace.
Nice one, Granddaddy OG. Ngilibize kahle manje ne. Nice one, Doc. Land without expropriation, without compensation. Nepal. Yonke into senzayo Nepal. That was dope, man. That was dope. Give it up to him one more time, Lapika. So when I created a watch party, I saw my other friends, but you needed that. So there's a friend of mine, but Immaculate, he's a DJ. He was talking about something, but hey, nice one, guys, nice one. The next guy I'm gonna bring on stage. He's the host, he's the main man. So if you're home, I'm gonna bring you Love T, aka T Maduna. That's the man behind all these Word of Life lockdown poetry session. So give it up for T Maduna. So yeah, let's welcome him, gents. Voila.
Who is the victim? Mina or yena? It's a pain that will never heal, a nightmare that will never fade. Something that can't be calculated how many times has happened. In the beginning I thought it was just a game, but now I see it's a real case. Growing up seeing him beating my mother day and night, my mother always tell me this words, my son, kulungile makwintando yakhe impela isifiso ncane washo. Kodwa this thing, it was like a seat in the garden. Every time this thing happened, bongathi khona thela amazi ukuthi this seat ikhule ngaphakathi kimi. Today I'm a bastard like my stepfather. When they say men are trash, I believe that because a woman is a scrap because of a man. Who is the victim? Mina or yena? Simplicity, it was about ubani ubaba wendlu ubani inhloko yomuzi phela ngabhadala ivula mlomo ngelanga lamalobolo so yena kumlathobele kwami umthetho noma ngilala nodade wabo in front of her. She's dying inside kancane waiting for the opportunity to expose me in the community. Ngeke kwenzeke lokho phela I'm the head of the house and she's the tail of the house. Phela ngangemshayela ukuthi kudla kwami kuyabantu leso sikhathi ngibuye ekseni drunk smelling ladies perfume. Ngisasho bekafela ngaphakathi. Phela konke lokhu ngakufunda kubaba bekahlala nomama. That's how I console for myself when I'm trying to justify my actions. Ukhumbule, I thought it was just a game. Manje sekudlala mina ngiyamteka ngimbeke emnyango. Ngimtshela ukuthi konke kuzolunga ngenye ilanga asho amazwi ashiwo umama athi kulungile makwintando yakhe impela isifiso ncane washo kuyoze kube nini ngithi kuyoze kube nini. Yes I'm a man and there's no doubt about that. Straight le ndaba la ku Brenda Fassie zisuke zabazi bindaba when people start to catch feelings rather than the feelings of love. Ngithi kuyoze kube nini. I try to count the days, but what do I get? Nothing. I try to count the days, but what do I get? Nothing. Ngikhuluma ngothuli intombi ethulile kade izothile. Her desire was to be a lawyer so that she can succeed and fight for other women. But the universe and the devil was too quick to get her out of the way. They raped her by the respected men in the community. On her way to the police station, she was killed. Who to blame? The very same respected man in the community was the detective. Kuyoze kube nini. kuyoze kube nini vele akekho nendaba uma le ndaba iyenzeka kumama undaba umama kaThuli ngithi kuyoze kube nini I decide to write this piece of poetry ngikhone ukumela umama bethu bona taking her to lunch, make her drink wine doesn't mean you have a chance of sleeping with her. Nithi kuyoze kube nini azi yena she respected you, always come to you for advice, but your mind is full of evil, want to advise her in bed. Makathi no, wena uthi kuhamba kahle, makathi uyangilimaza uthi konke kuhamba kahle, makakhipha inyembezi wena ukhipha umese, ukhipha envelope ye 1000 ayithatha ilahle phansi, then umbulale. Then you have the nerve yokuthi dude emndenini wazi kahle ukuthi uwe umlahle esigangeni eshonile, isimo sala ekhaya nenhlupheko besibheke yena. Brothers, let us remember this: women are treasures, not tools. I'm trying to fight for the women's. Kuyoze kube nini. We were born crying. That was a sign that life won't be easy. Allow me to say, I'm not the best, not the beast, but I'm from the east, where things happen to succeed.
Give it up for the host. Hey. Wow, my emotional. Was this fair, la? Nice one. That was T Maduna saying Nkukza Phiri. He mentioned a lot of things, but there's a part that you mentioned and said you come home smelling a different perfume, or a perfume of a woman. Home. You're a woman or something else. You'll never do that to my woman. You'll never come back home smelling another woman's perfume. Never. You can risk it all. As he is into nice one, boy, nice one. Nginje uThabang number one njani? uThabang mahleli nayo ngingizwe. Uthatha about 7 minutes ukukhuluma something e1. Mara makala uyaflow. Uyayehlela nje. Party sharp. This guy I'm going to bring on stage. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this, but he's one of my favorites. He's been at it. He's part of the Soulful Shades of Black. He goes up by the name of Hlata Green. Give it up for him, Lapukai. Yeah. He's up next. Wait.
I've been writing suicide songs, stories of agony and hoping for a better world. I've been noting myself out of chords that were bending my only hand, like to just try to register self in a higher self, censored by the same vocals that might be speaking deep within, screams of a chanting from the same African secreted place that are not known, mountains dignified by aliens. People still speak tactic words to try and redeem what they can try to bring out within this free hand. Today, I'm taking a free hand. It's like I'm writing songs of agony and hoping for a better world, being tested out of my own stories, removing myself to a censored measure of me being to be glorified till eternity, like my words coming back to me, biting me every day as I hence to be speaking life to those I don't wanna pull debates with, like life that I might be speaking to you right now, like the same sense of my energy coming to abide why I have to be the one taking a line at night and telling all folks that I'm gonna be appearing in the same glam that is gonna be dignified and Rolls-Royced by the same scars that they have and the measures of the same dignity they seeking, and every day they digging deep, taking out every measure of everything that was taken out of imaginations, like creation of life to a centered self-being that is gonna take a self from the same things that were meant to be life measures. Now they taking measures from the same life and tribes and think that they can keep and collect all the treasures in one thumb. They wanna tell us all is gonna be alright, all is gonna be wise until they've taken it all. After I call my own belongings, I'm just gonna be one who's gonna be trapped with the same living cells underneath, creating, not dying, forever being like me, being melanoid and not just melanin, describing a black being like the same white-skinned being with black hair, describing the same thing. But now the same energy given to me is not the same religion, taken for the same false conspiracy and theories told to mothers and mothers that are just gonna try and conquer the dearth within their own vows of speaking, till life is gonna tilt back its own orders and give them what they need as vibration for them to be living till eternity. Life being given to all of us, the same energy, God feeding, but now we're trying to be taking each and every day, looting each and every day, taking and looting. I've been writing songs of agony and hoping for a better world, telling the world they should just dope in the same cushion, things that they can take forever deep in their own slopes, make them believe that I can add air in my boobs and look dope, the same thing they do in each and every note. I've been writing songs of agony and hoping for a better world, like the picture I took the other day in the mall, promising for me to be having it all. Today I have to spend on the same things in each and every day to prove to them all that I have it till it wasn't fake. Now I have to be stuck in the same depth with the cars I wanna race. Deep in my own dreams I wanted to chase my greatest fears, but now I've been following peers and hoping days are not gonna pierce me back. And now I'm reading a love note from a paper of a chocolate, choking, electrifying notes coming out of me, evoking life and things that had been given back to those who wanna take order from it, like the same order that was taken after Ra created. The same Adam and Eve broke the rib, not the one that belonged to Adam but Eve, cause she created him and not him to her. She had boobs and he doesn't, he couldn't have. It's one thing that has to be in our logic, everything we see she has. But now we don't, even the things she secretes deep as herbs. Creation for those who wanna see spermatozoa moving in a woman, originated, not being given from a man. Like life, believing me, secreting my own life in this creation of imagining and creating something that is gonna come after the mirth of me thinking 2 words before I even started saying it. And now I'm still hoping that days are gonna be the better debate. I'm gonna hold in my own stage and try to see if I can compare self to the same limits of me imagining if I would be a better person or be one that is gonna be always justifying words and hoping that I'm gonna be writing songs of agony and getting a better world. Like these trap things we get in a better world.
Yeah. Give it up for Shatta Green. Nice one. Akijima Ndonale, nice one to go. So far so good. I'm really enjoying from Shanko. Why gonna comedian like from poet #1 till now? It's really great. It's really great. We even forget to lockdown, ne? Sekhohlanyana nokuthi mam Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma naye ufuna ukusdisturb. Awamakama. When you play with words, ezinye izinto ziyazenzakalela nje. Abantu uyakhohlana ukuthi ulahliwe, uyakhohlana ukuthi bakukwatele, uyakhohlana ukuthi nje kuyabanda ngaphandle. Sikhohla yonke into. But yeah, nice one guys. This guy I'm going to bring on stage. Started with him, we're in the same business. He loves theater so much. He's also great. Last time he was here, he was doing this other poem titled Minanawe. So I don't know for today what he's gonna do. But please help me welcome on stage the King London.
Bathi Gugu Thandayo angithi vele nengane na 10 years yaligugu isaka lempuphi 12.5 yovakashela isalukazi singafune egugu slender matsapa slender makhathalogu slender never get tired. Angithi vele impilo selokishini isineutral, we just drive with no steering, ikuchangwa amagiya yonke into iyayehlela, imitating cartoons and comics into real life sesiphila emhlabeni wama Ben 10. But ayikho into emnandi njengothando lwakamama. Yebo ngiyavuma ngala ngiphikisi. Angithi vele bayasehlisela ama-leggings ebumnyameni sibamunye ukuze sokwazi ukuvuka ekuseni ekukhanyeni sibabize ngoshuga mama. But impilo ephilwe emhlabeni yaqalwa ngokubhalwa eBhayibhelini. Thathi Old Testament uyibeke neNew Testament, usivule isiqalo usivale isiphetho. Akuyena uAdam owashasha uEva ufuna ukubona okomhlaba, kepha kwaba uEva waxwayisa uAdam bathi asilidle abula sobona okomhlaba. Ngamehlo wenyama bakaze babona lutho, kepha ngezitho zangasese zaxhumana babona ububi nobuhle bomhlaba. That is why today pastors preach and say sex it's heaven. Kepha ingane esikole kuphikisa ke kolokithi awuwantate ayikho indoda enhle emhlabeni. Bayahlabelela ogogo nomama bathi lihle izulu ikhaya labangcwele, kulapho bayophumula khona. But today yabo mfowethu they are behind bars singing one song all night long with no passion for no reason. Angithi crime and corruption has become the best business that increased the economy of this nation, for our rich history has become a rotten history. Egoli kwandonga ziyaduma kwa nyama kayipheli kuphela amazinyo endoda. Maningi ama-feeding scheme nama-aftercare kuleli ngepha ingane ibuye endlini ikhala ngendlala ingadlile. There is no teacher who's interested in writing notes on the chalkboard, because every month end every teacher is interested in counting notes of friends on their tablets. But education is the great key to success. But today education tends to be the greater key that unlocks the doors of poverty and starvation. If it doesn't lead to fornication, rather goes for a prostitution or promote abortion, there is a loophole within the economy of this country. Even our president can spend his time in finding the motive behind. Investors are no longer flocking but flee. Arts always fights for change, but still the government can't bring the resolutions, but conflicts within the parliament seats. Blacks are always recognized the stereotyped people, gaining freedom since 1994, but even today we still chant Amandla. For our rich history has become a rotten history. Angithi thina madoda siyabuthanda ubudoda, siyababaza ubudoda, siyabuhlonipha ubudoda, futhi siyayiqhenya ngobudoda. Kepha buyasidida ubudoda, sidideke ngobudoda, sidangale ngobudoda, siphinde sibuye sidangalaze ngabo ubudoda. Misinterpreting sipedi hasiremona kisilepe sarema rakadimisana neda promoting violence and cheating. Kumnandi ezweni uthando selaphendwa kumnotho, langa namali khona ngeke uyithola intokazi enhle ngoba bayazi bona bafunani. Ungafunga ukuthi intsha namuhla isaphusha umqondo wamandulo, kusaphilwa ngezaga nezisho njengoba kushiwo ukuthi khamba lifuza imbiza. Nangumama ukwazi ukuhlala phansi nengane entombazana ifundisa ukushake indoda kuze ikwazi ukuphuma endlini iyothengisa ngomzimba izobuya nemali yegroza. She who was born illiterate akalazi igumbi lokufundela, kepha uyakwazi ukuhlala phansi ayihlanganise imithi awakhanda amayeza kuze ingane izophuza isithulule siso. Angithi bona bayazi bafunani, sebayilwela i-independence, celebrating i-democracy, freedom day, bathi izitho zomzimba ngeyithakazelo. Sekunoseropu imperekele seropu imbane ngwanthwara seropu nali 30 randa abuti indoda iphume ekuseni ngovivi yosebenzela umndeni wayo, rating 50 rand per day under the profession of Utaka boy. Neze yena esibiza ngekesha yase-clicks next, rating 30 rand per round ngelanga ubhala 7,500. For they also fought for 50% of equal violence and equal jobs and equal payments. Kepha umongameli akakaze ahlala phansi aqabanga nge-50% of equal violence and abuse. That is the reason even nanamuhla indoda maye police station kunzima ukuthi lithole idokhethi livule iqala, kepha iphenduka i-documentary enhlekisa kuthiwa ndoda ungashawa kanjani umfazi awujesu. Angithi bona bayazi bafunani. Make the survey and reach the statistics of insizwe isingile emalokishini. They are so called ama-pedestrians, ngoba namhlanje mawushela intombi kutshela straight ithi mina bhuti ngifuna indoda ene-GTI enemini coupe ene-velocity ezongithatha ingibeke. Sesibathathile sababeka endlini yabo yokugcina, ngithi yido bebayifisa. Sesibashiya ngomlayezo omnandi othokozisayo, kepha ehlisa inyembezi kubazali othi may your soul rest in peace. angithi bona bayazi bafunani isifikile new generation with youth revolution bathatha iholy bible baphendula ama-bible scriptures i-pornographic addendum ingane iphuma endlini ebusuku imbathi isambatho senkonzo iphethe ibhayibheli labangcwele ngesandla ithi yaku-all night prayer knowing very well ukuthi yaku-one night stand sebayilwele inkululeko okhokho bethu bejikijela odlebe ezikhanya ilanga ngembokodo kepha namhlanje umkamo kwazi ukungishanga empama ngixolozele straight emehlweni athi wathinta abafazi wathinta imbokodo kanti yiphi le mbokodo esikhuluma ngayo for our rich history has become a rotten history.
Shara, give it up to King London. Siyacela nje kubukela manje kuyashisa manje ne. Siyakhohlwa nokuthi ngaphandle akukho health. Nice one King London. Kela sena primary bisifunda somewhere. Esinye isikole bathi mikateka primary. It was akubeka ngasumuntu okhuluma bengamcabangela ukuthi angayenza ama poems. But yeah, so they say about me ukuthi bengabonakala ukuthi ngabe comedian, but hey, yeah, nice one. He's pushing a brand called Mina Nawe. Saw him wearing that one. You do support him. Just follow him on Facebook as well. Nalaba abanye abakhona bazonje ukuthi bayenzani. Asenze lento esizenza la kuphela siyaphila guys sabazali. Yonke lento ukuthi sikhale la sikhulume so. Yakwazi ukuthi beke isingo etafuleni. And people don't know that. The next two guys I'm going to bring on stage. One I saw beke ukuthi ipanzula bamqala kumbona. Why ngazoshaya inyawo la. And then okay, it's they titled Thabiso and Mavusana. So are you guys ready? Please bring let's put our hands together for Thabiso and Mavusana. Thabiso and Mavusana, please come on stage. Where was the one? Oh, just to see one.
Can I speak my mind, speak aloud without the fear of being judged? Can I speak my mind, speak aloud without the fear of being judged? May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, we live in the world with no trust. The forbidden land has been cast down, now we're cast in this universe. Now my name is meaningless.
Ngizibizwa top dog kabadiya ngkhokha yenintshiza ngikhula itrigger ngishaya isiphongo ngangade ngasibona isiphongo.
When the sun set bengazi ukuthi kuzomela ngifake imask ngizogijimela ukushaya ama-round with full force keep it 3-star ngigqoke i-all star last star was the best hat I used to wear when I see the stars. Suit ngangigqoka uma ngibona ilanga liphuma so that people can say this boy is too good to be staying in that one room house without rotten door. I confess ngale verse sengilibhaliso lo. I was stressed, I needed a nurse to reverse the stress. It's hunting me down emotionally, not respected by my emotions. Whoa, uyakai dula fansi kubuthe taba tsalifasi ngikazele ngalo taba kabanzi themba mina mpintshamo zowadinga lamanzi.
I was a criminal having my partner in crime.
Mentally abnormalisa sibambe tratina machita sibizela manamba ra 42628. We didn't know which one to take cause when we had them they give us 58. Life, it's unfair, please, yeah. I need to be clear. I declare without favoring one party in a fair, even in a headed manner. Untuanim joinile so that the surface can bleed smoothly. Of 10 for charity. Oh, shh. It is a reality.
I feel the pain that contained the main aim trying to hurt us. I feel the pain that nobody can feel coming over and over and feels taking my emotions round, and I ended up on the floor. Oh you Lord, my heart is bleeding tears, my eyes are dropping blood, I'm so confused. Oh yes, I feel the pain. Ubumthanda ujwayele ukumbiza ngonodoli, wamthatha emakhaya wamletha eGoli, sithi wamdlisa abagolide bomi. Kwamanje uyangabazi uyamshaya umbiza ngamagama angasile, kungani ungamnikeza imali aphindele emva ngoba naye she can feel the pain. Ubuhlungu ubuzwile, inyembezi usikhalile, amabanga wahambile afunana nosizo lingekho ngisho kufakaza amathumbu yebulambile. Umphathiso kwenja inyama esekusele ngamathambo mbuku yakhala mgodi usekhaya. She feels the pain and I feel the pain. 8th floor.
Give it up one more time for Tabiso and Mavusa. Nice one, gents. Nice one. Sese maphethelweni. Sese igopha lezozo. The next yo. The next guy I'm gonna bring on stage. And last time bekamnani bekavaya, but she was not headlining, and today they decided to let him as the headliner. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome on stage. She goes out by the name of Lilite Imbongikazi. Nkukza Phiri. You ready? I was ready.
Ngine confession engizoshaya slow motion, inkinga ngijahe ndawo le ndaba inama emotion. Ngine confession engizoshaya slow motion, inkinga ngijahe ndawo le ndaba inama emotion. Ma bengisacela ungibambe ngesandla ngikuvalele isokogcina mama. Bengisacela ungibambe ngesandla ngikuvalele isokogcina mama. Phela wena washonga amazwi okugcina. Phela wena awushonga ukuthi namhlanje uyangigcina. Phela wena awubhalanga incwadi yokugcina, mhlawumbe nami bengizoyigcina ngithi le incwadi kama yokugcina. Lakhala ixilongo ngisesemncane. Lakhala ixilongo ngingacabangile. Buka manje inhliziyo yami isidabukile. Buka manje umoya wami. Buka manje amadolo wami sehuzukile. Ngifisa ngathi ungangibamba mama ungibeke esifubeni uthi kuzolunga. Ngifisa ngathi ungangibamba mama ungibeke esifubeni unginike ithemba. Sengikhathela ukukhala kulomhlaba. Sengikhathela amanga lomhlaba. Sengikhathela ukuthwala wakhe amaqala mama. Kanti wena ungishiyeleni? Kanti wena ungilahleleni mama, ungishiyeleni kulomhlaba onamanga? Fisa ngathi ngakubamba kokugcina mama ngikuvalelise.
Yeah. Give it up one more time for Imbongikazi. Because short and emotional. Why does our poem so on? And ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of today's Word of Life Lockdown Poetry Session. It was nice being with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's NR Studios, NR TV on Facebook. Same applies with the YouTube and other social media platforms. Till we meet again next week Wednesday. Just keep on subscribing. There's R&B and soul, there's hip hop, there's party on a Tuesday, there's a lot. So if you've got it data lockdown, just keep on subscribing. Shout out to every poet who came on stage. Who was the first poet? Like, give it up to the priest. Yes, the poetic priest. There was Chosen Tools. There was King of London. There was Uhlata. There was Uli Light Imbongikazi. There was Daddy OG. There was T Maduna. There was Tabiso and Mavusan. I hope I don't get quickly winner. And then there was me as your MC. Let's do this again next week. Kamala Nkukza. Let's keep on grinding. Let's keep on hustling. Let's keep on doing great. And then let's keep on praying. Sisonke bafethu. Voila.